Hello, this is Tom Still from the Wisconsin Technology Council, and thank you for joining us on today's edition of WISBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced in conjunction with the Tech Council and WISBusiness.com, and with the help of our sponsors, BDO, UWM, and Exact Sciences. Welcome to the show. Our Crossing the Coronavirus Chasm series continues throughout the year. On January 26th at 10 o'clock, we're going to talk about tech transfer in Milwaukee, linking the R of research to the D of development. Our guests are tech transfer leaders from the Medical College of Wisconsin, UW-Milwaukee, Marquette University, Concordia University, and Versiti, which has ties to MCW. 5 o'clock on January 31st is our deadline to enter the Wisconsin Governor's Business Plan Contest. You see the website there. I'll talk a little more about it in a few minutes. And as always, you can register at wisconsin-technology-council.com events to take part in these and other webinars. And you can see some of our recent events on the screen. At the Wisconsin Early Stage Symposium, we introduced a video titled "TREP Teachers to Watch." It's our way of trying to focus on people around the state who are doing their bit to really educate and help entrepreneurs as they go through a lot of challenges that all entrepreneurs face. Today, we'll focus on Dr. Tim Nelson, who's the Research and Innovation Director for the Mayo Clinic in Northwest Wisconsin. Listen in.
Entrepreneurship is really a dirty business and hard work and not made for everyone. But the reason I'm excited about it is because it offers a way to bring new technology, new people, a new workforce, a new perspective to solve some age-old problems in healthcare. And healthcare is a broken industry at some level, and we need new innovation, and there's opportunities to improve outcomes and decrease cost with new people's new ideas and new technology. And for me, that's what entrepreneurship is really about in the context of the biomedical industry. So I think the best advice I can give entrepreneurs that want to be part of the biomedical innovation space is to not be afraid or intimidated or detoured from partnering with organizations like Mayo Clinic, like other healthcare organizations. I think generally there's this skepticism to partner with large medical providers when they want to be a startup entrepreneur. But the advantage of healthcare providers like Mayo Clinic is we have access to patients, we have clarity on the problem, and we can make a great partner for entrepreneurs that want to make things better. And so I think that is one thing I've learned, is that working with medical providers and solving their problems side by side provides an awesome platform moving forward, rather than trying to figure out the healthcare industry on your own from the outside and then try to penetrate into the provider world at a later time. So I think that's something that people should think about when they're trying to be an entrepreneur in the biomedical space. Startups in biomedical innovation is really an activity that should be focused on rural medicine. Rural areas are the biggest need, are the biggest unsolved need of medicine. And I think places like Eau Claire in Northwest Wisconsin, as we refer to it, are an awesome place where communities in partnership working together can solve some of the biggest problems facing rural healthcare needs. And by doing it together, we have a better shot at finding the sustainable solution for these problems, versus the model where these innovations live in big cities on the coast and are coming from big corporate viewpoints of how they can make rural medicine better. I think it's much better to do it from the ground up and do it from within the community. And the power of Eau Claire is that we have a community that has all of the professional expertise needed to solve these problems, from the technical side to the financial side to the medical side. And and by having a community work together on these problems, that's a unique sweet spot. And that allows us to improve outcomes, decrease costs, and ultimately drive businesses, innovate, and create a new industry of service providers and technology providers that grows the economy of the Chippewa Valley. My passion for Eau Claire emanates out of the relationship between Mayo Clinic and University of Wisconsin Eau Claire, and the cross-functional team of people that are represented in Eau Claire, working collaboratively in one ecosystem for one purpose. That's unique. That's very unique across the Mayo enterprise. It's very unique across the university structures, and I'm very bullish on the power of the Chippewa Valley and what we can do together.
Great to hear from Dr. Tim Nelson, who's doing so much through Mayo and the UW Eau Claire. And speaking of UW Eau Claire, thanks to that campus for producing the video, along with Amplify in Madison. As I mentioned earlier, the Wisconsin Governor's Business Plan Contest is open, and the deadline is nearing 5 o'clock, January 31st. Everything's online. It's free to enter. Doesn't take much to get started, 250 words. You can build your plan from there with the help of mentors, judges, and all kinds of advice that will come your way through the website and other sources. Categories are deliberately broad. They include advanced manufacturing, business services, information technology, and life sciences. We launched the contest in 2004, and it's attracted a little more than 4,000 entries over time. We've distributed more than $2 million in cash and other prizes. One of the most important pieces is that the contest has created some successful companies along the way and helped them as they have gone through other steps to reach where they are today. So you can learn more by going to govsbizplancontest.com. And don't forget, 5 o'clock, January 31st, everything's online. Thanks again to our sponsors, BDO, UWM, and Exact Sciences. We'll see you next time.